Hey y'all, today we are moving forward with the building. I'm excited to give you another building update. It's been a while since we worked on it. It feels like it's been about 2 weeks. I think the last time I shared we put the washer and dryer in the building, but then we had to wait until I got paid in order to finish up the next step. So what we're doing is paying for everything out of pocket. I did mention this at the beginning, so we're just trying to pay for things as we go, as money allows. So that's kind of just where we're at. But next step is buying insulation, the insulation foam board, and I have to get a couple more cans of spray foam, some liquid nails, and a couple things for my husband as far as like PVC pipe he needs for the house. So I'm gonna go to Lowe's today. We're gonna work on gathering up some of those materials. I also, this is kind of random, not really building related, but I actually just went and picked up some nightstands for a bedroom makeover over at my aunt's house that I started. So I'm gonna look at paint at Lowe's as well while I'm here. I'm hoping to work with Beyond Paint in a sponsored video, but it might take them a little bit to ship it, so I'm just gonna purchase the paint myself and then share in a video. So we'll see, but I'll take a look, see what colors they have available, and go from there. Okay, I'm looking at the roofing screws. I think I'm gonna get these. Sharp point, 1 inch length. The shortest that I can find that have that little washer that stops the weather, so like the weather tight seal. That's like the shortest they have. They have a smaller one here, but they don't come with that little rubber seal. So I don't know. So what in the... What's Daddy doing? Let's get him a different thought. What is it, wheelbarrow? Where are you going?
We gotta kind of lean it this way.
I'm gonna go up on the head and go over it. We ended up waiting till later on in the afternoon. So this was like after the sun went down before we're starting to work in here, just because of how hot it's been. It's nearly impossible to work out here during the day unless you want to have a heat stroke. I'm not even exaggerating. It feels like you're sitting in a hot car inside this building in the middle of the day because there's obviously no insulation. It's just like, it's Florida, it's hot here. But my husband is starting to measure out and cut the foam board. He is just using a regular razor knife and a metal ruler to make a straight line. Now he was going along and measuring out and cutting each individual piece, but then of course I come out here with all my ideas and I'm trying to help, but I think I'm getting more in the way. You'll see.
Mom, we cleaned up the whole house for the water park. We got a deal?
All you're gonna do is mark to right here.
Yep, I gotcha. Because you know that's flat.
Yes.
Yes.
Mom, why are you
Same thing down
posting
here.
that on Instagram?
Am I posting it on Instagram? Or is it just like phone? What?
Insulation foam board.
No, is it gonna make us itchy?
No.
And then hope that we can figure it all out at the end. Look at you! Is if you glue it up, then you'll know exactly your measurement for it to fit a lot better than, you know what I mean?
No.
No? Okay. Well,
Get the thing ready, but see the thing is you're gonna waste the whole deal because it's gonna dry out because we're gonna open it for a couple pieces. It's better to get a whole wall done and then open the thing and then do it.
look, it's moving.
this, it can go there.
That you said no.
If it fits, it fits. If it,
I know, but it doesn't go all the way down.
neither does this one. No more.
That one did.
Because you
But
used
are
the
we
full
gonna use it?
piece.
I don't know what to do. I don't know how. I'm trying to like do this smart.
I get that.
Okay. I will be your cheerleader. I think that's a good idea. How about I just be
Can
the
you
camera?
just help whenever I ask?
Oh,
What?
I'm leaving that in there so everybody knows what I have to deal with. That's crazy. Y'all hear that? Okay, you guys are on me being the boss. Excuse me. So you tell him he's being mean to your mother. You hear that? He said just wait for his freaking authority. Yeah, white. Yeah, white. Move. You stop. No, you stop. You don't think it'd be a good idea to leave that little gap? Huh? Like leave a little bit of that foam gap in between? Or do you think we should flush it against the metal? Stop. You don't say anything. Knox, you hate your father. Don't eat that. That's right. Oh my god.
The right way. I know. I'll just slap her on. You know how you kids love them sloppy joes.
Just a winging it. Another piece done. Woohoo! How many boards was that so far? 1, 2, 3. 3?
So now we need piece.
No, there was 4 that were loose. So you've used 4 so far.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's actually more than I quoted. I counted each bay for 1. And then I got 6 extra, I think.
Okay.
So, I don't know. I mean, we'll do what we can and then. But I also counted this side for this side, which as you see, there's not near as much on this side either.
Yeah, that's gonna be more piecing together with like those pieces.
Exactly. So I think we'll have enough. We're close down to it. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4 to do them 3 panels.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh.
I just cut the wrong piece.
You did!
Come on, dude. Alright, well luckily this is okay.
With?
Yeah, so we're left with the same amount. Alright. Fudge me. This one ain't gonna work for that. I've already figured that out. Either way, it's not gonna work. So we need to put that back together, but then you still gotta cut a piece.
You said that you were going.
So just take that out. I'm saying you're gonna be left with the same amount of
Are you
scratch.
sure they don't fit?
Yeah.
No. What did you do? Okay, so why aren't you doing a whole panel for this whole section?
That's what I was doing before you came in here.
No. No, you weren't.
Yes, a full panel was this piece.
And what? You didn't even have a piece down here. You done cut the other half for this side. You threw it to the side.
It was over there. It's over there.
Well, as you can see, we've never done this before, so it's definitely a learning process, and it's really not hard. What it boils down to is that we're trying to stay on a tight budget, and we're trying to utilize as much of the foam board as we can and not waste any material. So we're just trying to give each other ideas, and yeah, it was just very interesting for sure. And the good news is my husband is very easygoing. We don't really argue. I mean, y'all will hear us bicker and like play with each other, but we both know that we're not each being very serious. Like, we enjoy each other's company, thankfully, because this could go south real quick. But anyway, we're just going to work together and try to cut as many of these foam boards as we can tonight. We're not going to be gluing anything up at this point. We were not sure whether or not we should have the foil facing inward or outward. We asked a couple friends and family that we knew their opinions. They've all done construction, and we got mixed reviews. We also did a ton of research. Once again, lots of mixed reviews. It's really hard to learn when everybody says to do it one way and then you have someone telling you to do it another. So either way, we do end up deciding to turn it or we end up keeping it this way with the foil facing inward, and we tape it, and I'll explain a little bit later. Now y'all hear me out. I was over here trying to explain to my husband that we should just copy and paste the panels that we've already cut. There's no point in going through and measuring out each individual square again when we already have the measurement in a board cut. Let's just lay it on top of the other board and copy and paste. That's the working smarter, not harder way. And he's like, that's cutting corners. And it absolutely is. But we don't have time to sit out here and measure each individual board and cut it perfectly. At the end of the day, all of it's going to be taped up. Not to mention, this isn't the only layer of insulation that we're doing. We're also adding another layer of insulation on top of this. So I think it's totally fine to cut a couple corners here and there. But I'm sure some will disagree. Are you Team Carrie or Team Dylan on this one? Let me know in the comments. I just want to clarify that copying and pasting these panels is not going to compromise the way that the insulation works. Like I said, it's all going to be taped up. It all fits fine. And now that I'm actually recording this voiceover as I'm watching this, it's already been done. It all turned out great. Actually, as a matter of fact, I think because we copied and pasted, everything actually fit a little bit more snug than what it was originally. So it ended up working out that we copied and pasted because I feel like it fits better. But, you know, who am I? I don't know what I'm doing.
I wish we could start over. I wish we could make the rules. And I wish that we could be better.
I want to put my name on
Okay, when you married me, you put your name on it. So anything I do, it sure does fall right back on you.
This is my piece of scrap somehow. And these are your pieces of scrap. So, littler. Okay? It's a littler scrap piece. I don't know how I did it, but I did it.
Okay, but you also used 4 freaking boards, and I used 1, 2, 3.
Well, you used 3. I used 1. That's 4.
What are you talking about? No. Is her supervising? Are we doing a good job? Are we doing a good job? Oh, my beautiful baby. My beautiful baby. Oh my. Oh, your face is so tiny. She just seems so little compared to Knox. Like when I pet her. She's so little. It is light. Oh my god. What's this? Oh, this a what is this? I guess we're done. Whew. Lots of work to do. So this was a couple nights later. We came out here once again at dark, so I apologize. It's a little dark in here with the lighting, but we are limited with extension cords right now. We still have not started on electrical out here, which that'll be our next step after getting the insulation up and framing done. We cannot wait to start getting some lights in here because working at night is just much easier for us. But we are just going to start or finish up cutting a lot of this foam board and start actually hanging it in place and taping it off. I was on foil tape duty, and let me tell you, that's the most frustrating job ever. I was getting so annoyed. I was like, can I just help you instead? But really, it's not hard. It's just the foil tape is so sticky, and it bends real easy, and I kept struggling with it. It kept breaking. I ended up having to get a lot more as well. I only ordered 4 rolls, but we definitely underestimated how much we would need. For instance, one of these rolls only was able to do this one little section that I'm working on right here. You know what I was just thinking about? Knox, come here. Come. Sit for Robin. He was born into a construction zone. That's all he knows, babe. That's all he knows is construction. I don't know nothing about it. This is so cool. This is just like part of his life. He just doesn't even like know. I was born into pure chaos. Everything's a mess all the time. That's daddy's boy. And I like that he doesn't really lick either. It's so cute. I'm just giving little soft kisses. Knox, come. Come to mommy. Can you sit for loving for mom? I don't want to sit for loving. Alright, so in case you're wondering, we decided to do the installation like this where the foil is facing inward. Now, we have looked this up so many times, and it's either you put the foil in or you put the foil out, like just mixed reviews. Some people say it's supposed to be on the outside, but my dad had a great point. My dad works in construction, he has his whole life, and he was like, you should put the foil facing inward so that way you can tape it up properly to seal it off. Because if you turn the foil the opposite way, there's no way to really tape it correctly to seal it, if that makes sense. Because if you put this side, let me show you. If you put this side like this, you can't really tape this with foil tape and it won't seal it like it will on this. So we decided to do it like that. We have some friends as well that have buildings similar, and they did the foil facing in as well, and they've had no issues. All right, y'all, so we are moving pretty good, like not fast. Honestly, this process is going slow. The installation process is not my favorite. Dylan and I both are like, this is taking a lot longer than we expected. Well, he knew it was going to take a long time. I think I underestimated how much work there was going to be for this building. But we end up doing everything like on Sunday. But then we have church. Which really, I feel like it's just never done. I really do. It sucks.
It's going to be one of those projects. It's going to take a while.
When are we going to finish?
Probably in a year.
You think so? No.
Yeah.
Don't say that.
Probably a good year.
A year.
This time.
And a lot of stuff that we're doing ourselves that we're learning how to, I don't know. It's a lot. We'll figure it out. But anyway, I'm making dinner. I'm making spaghetti. So we get this going. I'm trying to get dinner done before my husband gets home. That way, later on, we can hop out there and hopefully finish up that other side. So that is the plan. Also, yesterday, I got a grocery order in. By the way, I've been posting on TikTok. I've been posting like daily mini vlogs. Come follow me over on TikTok. I'll leave my little TikTok handle right here. I'll also link it down below. I know a lot of people don't like TikTok. I totally get it, but that is just where social media is booming right now, and I gotta take advantage of any type of algorithm that works in my favor, because YouTube algorithm is just not working for me. Lately, I've just been really struggling with the YouTube algorithm. I think it shifts and changes so much, and it never really makes sense, and I've never really gotten lucky with the algorithm on YouTube. I've always had to like either post a ton of videos, or I just don't get the views that like I think sometimes that my channel deserves. And I'm not trying to be like conceited or anything. I'm trying to just branch out a little bit, get my videos seen in other areas, and TikTok's one of those places. Thought I saw someone pull up. But anyway, I did a grocery order, and the Walmart substituted a garlic bread for this garlic bread. This is the Walmart brand garlic Texas toast. Y'all, this stuff smells incredible. So I'm gonna make that, spaghetti, and that's gonna be our dinner. Everywhere. You've been so bad at it. You really cannot hold it. Next level. Oh, okay. My TikTok's doing pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah, about to hit 1,000 followers.
Look at it.
So I've just been like sharing like little mini vlogs.
Yeah.
How do you feel being famous? You're my famous husband.
Your famous husband.
Everybody loves you.
He's a hard-working man.
For you, there was no one who understood. Never found somewhere I fit in. Until I met you, I was feeling lost. But you're the one who can make it go away. All you have to do is look at me. Sometimes I can't breathe, but it feels like you're the one who saves me. When I try, but don't succeed. Yeah, it feels like you're the one who saves me. The one who saves me.
I'm trying my best to